What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back again to Hogwarts Legacy.
As well as friendships, kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home.
Now,
Shouldn't there be
was it
auras
2
or
pinches of
someone from the
Angelica
ministry
or
guarding the
3?
school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Revelio. Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years,
At
you
first
will
I
be
thought it was
required
gonna
to
be
reach
Snape.
new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Really? Anime?
You never know when you might need
I
it.
used to. I grew up with
Please
the stuff
begin.
in the 90s. Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Aladdin. That was the golden age. Used to? Why not anymore? Because all you make now are trash remakes. They're just
Use
cash
a
grabs
strong,
trying to feed off the
even
nostalgia
motion
of your
when crushing your
millennial
ingredients.
audience. That's not true at all.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
How does it feel
I'm
knowing
Amit,
that
by the way.
anime dominated you
Pleasure,
the last 5
truly.
years? Knowing
And
that
I've
anime,
never
like
seen
One
anyone
Piece,
brew such a
continuing
flawless
long
Wiggenweld
Disney
potion on their
legacy
first
through
try.
storytelling,
Well done.
Compelling animation. You're being left in the dust. What are you talking about? We're not dead. The old Disney is dead. And anime has taken over. You probably wouldn't even make a 2D animated film today even if you wanted to. Because it's all about the money, right? 2D animation is just too old-fashioned. Hey, what are you watching? Oh,
What? Is it another video of him and his dog Lady the tramping some spaghetti?
No, he can't afford his apartment. He's asking if anyone knows of a cheap place to live. I want to say you just it seems mean. Ron is looking for a cheap place to live, and I wrote him here.
Don't tell me that. Be supportive.
Maybe you should be supportive of my hilarious joke. Fine, what should we do?
We're smart. I'm sure we can think of something.
Want to let him live here?
Oh, we're smart as dead.
I know our apartment's small, but I think we can make room.
No, Sheldon. You're not getting a life-size Spider-Man statue.
Oh, man. Okay. Play it strange to you. All of the frames have stock photos in them.
And there are not dishes or food in the kitchen.
It's been staged, but no one lives there. And it's a lot smaller on the inside. Like a reverse TARDIS. What? I don't only watch sports.
7 out of 100, be advised. Suspect vehicle was found.
I came back home a little drunk last night.
What's he doing?
Oh, look at you in your future house. Rub it in wide up. What the hell is that gun? Oh, in the cat's. Where's the watch gun? Is that waterproof? He's got touchscreens on. Oh my god, I need a house like this. Hang your coat up. That fridge is beautiful. Oh, strawberry? What the hell is that?
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but
In
quite
South
clever.
Carolina, a new method
See you
for
soon, no
changing
doubt.
tires has been devised. So this innovation, called Curved Trailer Aid, is set to replace the traditional jack. As it's capable of supporting a 20,000-pound trailer and providing 6.5 inches of lift, it's an excellent tool for replacing trailer tires. In South Carolina, a new method
Compensated with him.
Why is this Hawaiian island completely forbidden to humans? How to drive an excavator? You'll use the control.
Matchbox Caterpillar Construction Zone. CD-ROM is the real deal and you're in charge. An upgrade big gadget tools like excavators and tractors. Action and different missiles. Repair broken water mains. Demolish buildings. Even save a city from a volcano. New Matchbox Caterpillar Construction Zone CD-ROM with controller also big. CD-ROM each sold separately.
Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
Gareth Weasley.
Are you related to
any
Professor
relation to
Weasley?
any relation to
aunt.
the other
Keeps too
Weasleys
close
in the
an eye on
family?
me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feather. Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Keep your potion stations. Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take... You should get back to brewing your Adurus.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Autobots and Decepticons have left an indelible mark on human history. In this video, we'll take you on a chronological journey through the events of the live-action Transformers movie, revealing the hidden connections and fascinating backstory that tie these thrilling adventures together.
And now we add the Mallow Suite, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragons up! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter...
To talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Half a bottle of flabbergasted. Acceptable.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that mark?
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented loop.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never... It seems that...
Can you tell me more about...
Cream of the... and her spot. No offense, but...
When were you the Minister
Over 100 years ago. 70. I was in the midst of... I was...
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
Hogsfield.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. Revelio.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades
Hey,
ago,
where are you going?
a student
Come
named
here.
Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. Fortunately, I've escorted
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed the Black family's power over
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That... I hope she's not held up.
You said Jackdaw's...
If I had to guess...
Very well.
Steady yourself. Don't worry, I've...
Do take care now, and...
We'll be there in but a moment.
Azkaban prison. Dementors, I think.
Expecto Patronum!
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside. Myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.